What's going on? My name is John, and this is Cinema Saturday. Today I have a review for Presence, a new horror movie that follows a family as the daughter is dealing with grief, the husband and wife are having some relationship issues, and the son, well, he's just being a son, I guess. He's just rolling through it. The daughter has a feeling there is a presence in the house, and sooner or later, the whole family is kind of realize it too. And of course, hijinks ensue. You might be wondering, why did I do horror? Well, I believe this movie was marketed as a spooky, haunted house, scare your socks off kind of movie, but really, it's not that at all. I would say this is a supernatural drama that follows a family as they deal with life and how this presence interacts with them. The cool thing about this movie is that we get to see the POV of the presence. From the very opening shot, we are the ghost, the presence, whatever it is. We are the presence from the very beginning shot of this movie. So it opens up and we see it and the camera's moving around in POV style, and we watch as this family moves into this new house with the presence already there. All that being said, I think I really enjoyed this movie. Yeah, I like this movie. It is a bit of a slow burn, but by the time we got to the third act main cast bloodbath, because that's what I call the third act, really, when all the action's going down in any movie. But by the time we got to the end of the movie, it kind of all felt worth it. You know, it's almost like this movie was putting in work with the dialogue and building relationships and building characters, bringing in some characters. We do get to see more characters in this movie that's not just a family, that do give this movie more substance to work with. There's even a little bit of a mystery in this movie going in, and that's kind of how I thought about it, because I did see a little bit of reviews. And so I knew there was some type of maybe mystery, some type of figuring it out. You know, at the very least, the mystery going in for you could be, who is the presence? Why are they here? What do they want? I will say, even though it probably does have a low budget, it is filmed very well. I couldn't tell it was a low budget movie at all. All the shots were spectacular. The movement of the camera felt very natural. You're not going to get seasick from the POV of the camera, so that's good. All the actors do a fine job. Lucy Liu is probably the biggest name that I know out of this movie. But in the end, I really enjoyed Presence. I think if you go in managing your expectations, I think you're going to have a good time with this movie as well. Should you go see it in theaters? No. Not unless you're really interested in the premise and the way they shot this movie. I don't think you need to go see it in theaters immediately. It'll probably come to digital or streaming very soon. And so I think that would be a great place to watch it. You know, maybe watch it at home by yourself in an empty house with the presence. No, I'm kidding. But no, you don't have to go. I don't think, you know, this is one of those movies you need to run out to the theaters to go see. I think you will have equally good time with it at home as well. In the end, Presence was a good movie. It's not a very super, it's not a very super scary movie, but the atmosphere does feel like there's something weighing down. You know, you don't know what that is. You don't know what's weighing down, but it always feels like there's something's not right, or something just, you know, weighing on your shoulders. And I feel like with that type of atmosphere, that it does kind of consider itself a horror movie. The horror in this movie is more grief and things like that. You know, the tragedy of grief, I would say, is where the horror of this movie comes in. Oh, yes. The tragedy of grief is where the horror of this movie comes in. So I'll give this movie A 7 out of 10. It's a solid film. Not something you have to go out and see. But I think if you're at all interested, I think you'll have a good time. I had a good time. Oh yeah. Those are my thoughts on Presents. My name is John. Thank you for watching Cinema Saturday. And as always, have a good one.